this. Somebody look at this. Look at this. Somebody look. Bro, don't do it. Bro, don't do it. Bro, please don't do it. Bro, that's the... Somebody say yeah. No. Somebody say no. Somebody tell that man no, don't do that, bro. Let there be a lesson learned that you can't go around thinking that you're the bombest thing since sliced cheese. You can't go around thinking that any and everything that you do is cute, and the person that you're dealing with or in a relationship with has to accept that. That's not how it works. That's not how it should ever work. Welcome back to another Christ Life production. I am your host, Jazz, aka J.spirit. For those of you who are new, welcome you. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you that have already subscribed, I thank you for tuning in as well. If you have not already, please hit the subscribe button and like button and bell icon for future notifications, okay? So today's topic, we are on she or he is not a toy, okay? I started it with she because I believe in ladies first. That's just my motto. That's just the way I do things. I would like to focus on 4 groups of people. They are models, actors, musicians, and athletes. Majority of these people see others as something to show off to or stun on, or treat as a trophy and brag about, isn't she bad? Don't you wish you had her? Or isn't he bomb? Don't he got it going on? Don't you wish you were in my position? Or don't you wish you were me? Just because you're with someone. So, no, not at all. Honestly, they have a very hard time understanding that these are actually people. They're not objects. They're not something that you entertain yourself with or play with for a little bit of time just because you got money behind your name, and then you throw away the person or the goodness of the person just because you feel like you're done with them. Now, why would I point out these specific type of status quo people? Because we too, regular 9-to-5 having people, also forget that these models, actors, musicians, and athletes are also people as well. We, for whatever reason, put them on a pedestal, and we treat them as eye candy, and we treat them as something to just sit back and admire. You know what I'm saying? Just look at. And that's where you get the whole, I'm feeling like I'm more than just another person, because not only is my bank account different than yours, but the way that I've been treated when I get around other people, I'm also treated as if I'm more than just another person. So there you go. Now you've opened the Pandora's box right there. It might not seem like it, but they are working for a living as well. They too have personal issues and faults and flaws that they need to overcome. Seriously. No different than any other person. They too go to jail like everybody else. When they commit a crime or do something incorrect, they have consequences. It's just a little bit different because they have money. So, everything in the world revolves around money at this point. So that's why it seems like they're able to get away with a lot of things. But nonetheless, if they didn't have the money, they'd still be in the same type of trouble like everybody else. Seriously. Now, when it comes to relationships, it's these type of people that will get the absolute best of us. Now, why is that? Like, I'm talking about, they would consistently get the absolute best of us, rather than the person that we decided to be in a relationship or in a marriage with. Like, if you compare the two, there is no comparison. If an athlete or a musical artist came in the vicinity of some public area, you would lose your mind and do your absolute best to try to get their attention or try to get over to them to at least look at them, if not anything else, right? But when your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend walks into the room, it's crickets. You dig me? It's nothing to be thought twice about, unless you're just just starting off in a relationship, and you're in that Google Gaga stage of, oh my goodness, this is all I can think about, they're always on my mind, I can't believe that they're real, and I gotta be with them. Once you pass that stage, then it's like, what? Seriously. And that personally is something that I've always strived to continue to have with my wife, because in all honesty, that's just how I view her all the time. I've viewed her this way since the beginning. Don't get me wrong, we have definitely had our ups and downs. I mean, come on, this is a marriage. I'm just celebrating 9 years. We're working on 10 now. You dig me? So seriously, it's something that when things are not in an up and down situation, right? That's how I view her. And she doesn't catch it. She don't get it sometimes. She thinks I'm doing too much. Like, why are you looking at me? Because I came in the room. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I have to explain it every single time you come in the room then. But that's what it is, man. That's where I'm at with her. I just don't understand why. Between somebody you don't know versus somebody you do know. Just because you've seen them in a video, they made a song you like, they played a role in a movie, or even scored at the buzzer, okay, doesn't mean you know them. It doesn't make them any more special or worthy of your love than the person that's been going through life changes with you. Seriously. I'll never understand why we do that. And we don't just do it in that shape or form in that situation. We also, when seeing them on television, have these private thoughts. And it doesn't matter if you're and I've seen it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or if you're in a marriage. They have the private thoughts such as, oh, what I would do if I ran into them at a hotel. Or if I had 5 minutes alone with them. I would. You would what? Seriously. You would what? Also, why is it when we see these people or think of them, it's always something sexual as the first thought when it comes to them? Why can't it ever be, wow, they're attractive, I want to actually just simply get to know them, and or even just be a friend? Getting to know them, having a simple convo instead of straight to the condo. I'm gonna beat the body like a Congo. Sorry, I had to get my Trey Songz in there a little bit. I'm sorry. If these are your thoughts, okay, and you're involved or married to someone, why are you wasting their time? Like, why are you settling instead of going for what you find is the best thing in the world? if the person you're involved with doesn't cause these same thoughts / fantasies or reactions when they enter your presence, why are you wasting each other's time? Honestly, the same energy that you feel that you have for these models, actors, musicians, and athletes, you should also have. If the person you're with doesn't make you feel like they are the only one destinated for you, then stop using them as a reason to not be alone. Stop using them as a reason to meet your sexual desires, because that is only going to go so far. And in all honesty, you're not even going to be satisfied with even that, because I know you're thinking, okay, well, something is better than nothing. Well, yeah, but at the exact same time, it's miserable, because it's not just sex that you're having. There's so much more to it than just sex. It's emotional. It's physical. It's mental connections. It's just so much involved with that. And so you shouldn't do it. In all honesty, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't waste their time. You shouldn't waste your time. It's not worth it at all. Because when you do that, even after you're done and you're laying in the bed together, I promise you somebody's in that bedroom and in that bed next to that person feeling twice as alone as they felt before they did what they did. It's almost like treat others how you would want to be treated, but you got to go a step further than that, especially when you're in a relationship or marriage. It takes work and it takes desires. You got a desire to want to be around that person. You've got a desire to want to be involved with them. You got a desire to want to be in love with them. And again, if you got this crazy unspoken of energy for someone you don't know just because you've seen them on television, you should double that energy and have it for the one that you do know, that you've been spending your life with. And I say spending your life in general, not necessarily that you're married, but I mean, if you're just looking at the person that you and had babies with, and you and had all these different life changes, different struggles, all of that, man. If you've been through those situations, and they should also be motivation to always be giving your best to that person, in all honesty, in every aspect. That's just how I feel about the situation. But yeah, man, y'all not toys, man. Y'all meant to be loving, and I pray that you will be loving and continue to love one another as best as you can, as much as you can, because tomorrow's promised to nobody. You dig me? So, again, thank you for tuning in. That's all I got for you on this episode. Check out my other videos. You know, I've got more content coming for this channel. Yeah. Please hit the like bell, subscribe. Let me know what else you would like to hear from this channel, and I will take that into consideration. Rock with me, grow with me. Y'all can see my subscriber count. You can see my view count. So all I'm saying is, what isn't for you, share it for somebody else, because somebody needs to hear this. So again, thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see you.